Hello.
Hello, Grandpa.
Yeah.
This is Brian, your grandson,
Hey,
Brian.
hey, how you doing out there?
Oh, I'm doing the best that I can considering the circumstances.
Are you staying in?
We certainly are. We are staying
Well,
in. And
that's
you?
that's the way to go. Yes,
Yes.
I'm staying in too.
That must be hard for you. You're very active.
No, no,
Not too
I've
bad.
I've been used to it, Brian, for quite a while.
I thought you were driving all over town to go clogging.
Well, I used to do that too. Yeah, I did that a couple weeks ago or before this started.
I
Yep.
I remember going to the big hardware store and everyone there knew your name. Everyone wanted to
Yeah.
talk to you. You were a celebrity.
Well, they'll forget me now. I'm history since I've been away.
Well, I guess we're all kind of history these days.
Yeah, we
Just
are.
just staying
Are
in.
you are you both doing okay?
We are both very healthy, no symptoms. Have
Well,
have plenty of food. Just
well, I'm praying that you can keep it that way too, and all of them.
yeah, yeah. Well, we're all praying for each other right now. Are you playing guitar?
Yeah, I usually have it out in the evening, and so I sit here on my porch. You know where that is.
I do.
I sit in there and play and sing. Nobody hears me, and that's all right.
Hey, that's kind of how I do it too. I just sing to my wall usually. At least you're singing to
Yeah.
some trees.
Well, I've been doing it almost every evening,
Yeah.
and it it keeps my arthritic fingers in shape, so I can still pull the strings.
Ah, that's good. Keep working that git fiddle. It'll
Yeah, right.
keep you ticking. Um
Yep.
so I was just thinking you and I have both traveled the country quite a bit.
Yes.
What's your favorite what state do you think's the most beautiful state in America?
Well,
Hard to
I
pick.
thought I thought Idaho was beautiful.
Oh yeah.
I
Uh,
traveled all the way from the south all the way up through it
Now
to the north.
when you were in Idaho, was it summer or winter?
It was in the summer,
Sure.
and it was beautiful. There
Yes.
are other areas that are beautiful. I thought that up in Canada, up in the Canadian Rockies,
Ah, I've never been that far
to
north.
me, I thought that was absolutely beautiful. You get up in around Banff
Okay.
and and Jasper,
Uh-huh.
and the trip from Banff up to Jasper on the highway was probably the most beautiful that I've ever seen.
And you took the camper up there?
Yeah, yep,
What
that was beautiful.
how long
We
of a
were at
drive's
Cal.
that?
Oh,
Many
I
days?
don't know. I think it was a couple of days because we stopped at the ice fields on the way up, and we stopped at Lake Louise,
Ah.
and I think we camped there, as I remember. But that was beautiful, and we were at Calgary. We went to the Calgary Stampede.
Okay. That's a stampede of buffalo?
Well, the Stampede, the Cowboys, and
Yeah. Cattle.
like the Western Stampede in Texas.
I see. I see.
Yeah, we went to that, but then we went from there on up through the Canadian Rockies,
Sure.
but that's beautiful.
It is.
But Northern California too. We've been up in there too.
Well, that's where Chisa's from.
Oh, is that right? Whereabouts up there?
In Arcata. So that's that's in Humboldt County, right at the very top of California.
Well, that's up in by the Redwoods.
Absolutely, right on the coast.
Okay, yeah. Well, I've been in the Redwoods up there.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Yep. Yep, that was very beautiful.
Those trees are so tall, you can imagine. It makes you think of dinosaurs.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
They are. And I measured one of those trees across on the diameter, and it was 20 feet.
Whoa. I wonder how old that would make it. I guess you can measure the rings, right?
I don't have any idea.
The ironic thing is you'd have to cut the tree down to see how old it is.
Yeah, you would.
Not worth it.
But they were huge. They were huge. I was impressed. But then we went over on Vancouver Island too.
Oh.
Now Vancouver Island or Vancouver.
I've been to Vancouver, Canada, and performed there a couple times. But I haven't made it out to Vancouver Island, the more rustic area. But it's, I watch a TV show where people go and try to live off the land on Vancouver Island, and there's lots of bears.
Well, Vancouver Island is beautiful. They have the most beautiful flowers, and the homes around there and the business places are just so beautiful. They're flowered every place.
Yes. Yeah. Ohio, I remember last time I came to Ohio, I really remembered that it's so green in the spring and the summer, compared to the big city.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Did you see any wildlife when you were up in the Rockies or up in over on Vancouver?
Up in the Canadian Rockies. Yeah, you would see bear and the big deer and the elk.
Yes.
And every so often you'd see a moose walking around. They were up near our campground. In fact, we stopped one place up there. I think it was Jasper. And the deer, they came around our camper. And I had to wait about 15, 20 minutes in order to get out.
They're probably as big as the camper. As tall, anyway.
They were big.
Yeah.
They were big, yeah. So we saw a lot of them up in there.
Didn't you have a grizzly bear come right up to put its paws up on the window?
That was in Colorado.
Oh.
Yeah.
Up in the mountains?
Yes. Yeah. I had gotten out. We saw a couple of these, and I had gotten out with my camera, and I had to start backing up to the camper as I was taking pictures, and then I got inside, and that bear came right up and stuck his paws up against the window.
He wanted to give you a good picture.
I've got pictures of that.
Oh, wow. You should dig those up and send them over to my mom, and she can put them on the computer for me, because I would love to see some grizzly bear pictures.
Well, they're on. When I say pictures, Brian,
Uh-huh.
I had them. I had them put on a disc.
Oh, even easier.
I've got them on a disc. I took them. They were movie pictures, but I had them turned over onto a disc.
Ah. Are you still outside mowing? I guess it's winter. Over in Los Angeles, it's 70 degrees out, so I forget that you're probably not mowing the lawn too much, huh?
Well, it was 54 today,
Oh, that's nice.
but it was real cool because it was windy. The air was cool.
Yeah.
But I think maybe Monday I may have to start to mow.
Okay. Well, that'll give you
It,
something to a nice task. How long does it take you to mow all that land?
well, my brother, he lives alone too, and he has nothing to do. He has no he has no place to mow or anything. He lives in a condo.
Okay.
And so I've got two mowers. Uh, Aunt Martha had a mower, or your grandma,
Sure.
Martha, she had a mower and I kept it. Then when it went bad, I bought another one so that I would have two. And the reason I wanted two was because with 6 acres to mow, if one gives you problems, you can't get it fixed for a couple of weeks.
Ah, and then you got weeds.
Yeah.
It's like a forest out
So
there.
so I've got two mowers, and my brother Owen, he's been mowing too. It takes us, if we mow steady, both of us, we can mow it usually in about 3.5 hours.
Oh, wow. Now, is there a competition on who can mow the fastest?
No, no, we take our time
Okay, that's good.
because we don't have anything else to do.
There you go. Make a day out of it.
Yep,
Yep. You playing the harmonica?
not very much anymore.
Do you like to sing right away?
Well, I sing a lot of the old songs from back in the country music.
Okay.
I mean, I go back. I don't know whether you ever heard of the Carter family.
Absolutely. Carter family.
Okay, well, I go back and I sing a lot of those because I remember hearing those on the radio when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and I remember them.
Now, did you
So,
did you listen
and
to Hank Williams?
yeah, I heard Hank Williams. I've been to the Grand Ole Opera a couple times.
Oh, wow, that's right. You and grandma went.
Yeah, we've been there. We have been there a couple times, and we heard. Oh my goodness! I try to think of the gal that.
Somebody in the Carter family?
Well, yeah, the Carter family, but it was Mother Maybelle
Sure.
and her cousin Sarah, and the one Mother Maybelle's daughter married oh Johnny Cash,
Mary Johnny Cash, June Carter.
June Carter. There you go.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Yeah,
Now, did you and
yeah,
grandma drive out there every time?
yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. We drove almost every place like that.
Sure.
Yeah, well, some of those songs, a lot of them were country gospel songs too.
Yes. Those are
So
beautiful, beautiful music.
we're going back. I had a little radio that was about the size of a pack of cigarettes.
Oh, wow.
That was the earliest little radios, and they had one ear one earphone to put in your ear.
Oh, a little earbud, huh?
Yeah. And it was a crystal radio set.
And this was AM radio?
Yeah. That was back when the Grand Ole Opera was on, and some of the other stations down in Kentucky and Tennessee.
Yep.
And so I remember those songs. I'd lay in bed. I was only about 9 years old.
Oh, wow.
And I'd lay in bed at night because most of them were on around 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock.
Wow. So that must have been...
My mother would complain that I was laying in bed there and didn't go to sleep. This was on Saturday night.
Oh, singing along, probably.
And I'd be singing along with them at 11 o'clock.
Oh. And then you probably had to get up early and work.
Yeah, right.
Or I guess go to church if it was Saturday night.
On Saturday night, yeah.
Yeah. Did you play guitar as a little boy, or did you start that?
No, I did not. Actually, Brian, I didn't start playing, and all I do is chord.
Oh yeah.
I guess I told you that before.
That's all you
chord.
need. That's all you need. Then you can sing.
Well, with my arthritic fingers, it's hard to do anything else. I can't move them fast enough, except for there's only a couple chords that I can keep my fingers on. And
sure, all you need C and G and F, and you can play it all.
Yep, that's right. But I play mostly on F because it's easier to hold those, jump from one to the other on.
So do you use a songbook, or do you just remember the words and things?
No, I don't use a songbook at all.
Yeah.
No, I remember the words.
Sure.
And so that's part of how I spend my time.
That's good. I was thinking the other day, Chisa drives a scooter, or used to drive a scooter around, and I was remembering.
Oh yeah, how's she doing?
She's doing great, completely recovered.
Well, that's wonderful to hear.
And no more scooting. We're done with that. But
yeah.
Now, didn't you and Grandma tow behind your camper 2 mopeds? Is that?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
That must have been pretty fun.
Well, it was, but I'll tell you, Grandma couldn't operate it very well, so I said we had to give it up.
Okay, so that was just maybe one trip with them.
Well, no, we took 2 or 3 trips, but she fell a couple times.
Oh, that's scary.
And I said that's the end of it.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
I had ridden a motorcycle earlier.
Oh, when did you have a motorcycle?
When I was single.
When did you have a motorcycle?
Well, I didn't have one, but I had a couple friends that had them, and I rode theirs.
So was that in the 50s?
Oh, that was back in the 30s.
Oh, okay. Well, you probably weren't even 16 yet.
No, I wasn't. That's right. I was riding them when I was around 14.
I guess you could do that then.
Yeah.
Well, I rode dirt bikes when I was a little kid too.
Yeah. Well, it was fun, but it's dangerous today.
It is. It's too dangerous. Not worth it.
Yep.
Not worth it at all.
Well, I'm glad that Chisa is doing okay though.
Oh, completely recovered, and it kind of going to the hospital. It was about 3 weeks ago. then after that, we knew, well, we're gonna quarantine now. We're gonna stay in,
Yeah.
and then the rest of the state followed suit. So that was kind of the beginning of the quarantine for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gave us plenty of time to recover and everything.
Well, our governor has extended the stay at home till the 1st of May now.
Yes, I think that's smart.
I do too.
It seems like
I do
Ohio's
too.
done pretty good.
Well, they've done fairly good. Still, they're losing a number of people though too. So,
Do you have any contact with the fire department next door? Any of those guys coming
no.
into the driveway and yelling, "How you doing, Paul?" Anything like that?
Well, they call to me when they see me outside,
Okay.
or they call me on the telephone, but I
Sure.
don't go over there at
No.
all anymore.
No. I just wonder.
No,
I wonder how they're doing, because it's tough work right now.
Well, they had one case
Okay.
that they took in.
In Hartville.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it was in the area, yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know how that person is doing.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
haven't heard that they lost their life, so I suppose then they're doing okay.
Yeah, we'll take that as good news.
That's the only one they've had, but of course they're very cautious too, and they do have equipment to put on and protect themselves, but even at that,
Yeah. Well,
you're subjecting yourself.
I went to the grocery store 2 or 3 weeks ago, and there were 2 people shopping wearing hazmat suits, full chemical hazmat suits with the gas masks and full plastic hoods, and that's when I really realized this is everyone's taking it seriously, as they should.
Yep, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
And it's necessary too. There's no question about it.
Yep. My parents are really struggling, wanting to see the grandkids.
Yeah, I know they are, and they said that they've had you all on a
computer
picture
talk
on each one of your.
Yep. It kind of looked like the Brady Bunch, is how I would describe it.
I remember them. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that was nice that they were able to do that.
Yeah, hopefully we can keep doing it. I know the Daisy thought it was so funny, so that's good. Gives them a little break, Nikki and Joe.
Yeah. Daisy wrote me a letter.
Oh, me too. Daisy's writing all of us.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really nice. She's a smart little character.
She really is. She played the piano for me over the computer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she does all right.
She does. She's doing just fine. I guess she was real excited that school was canceled. I think I might have had a similar feeling back then.
Well, she talked to her mother about homeschooling. That was before this here took place.
Yeah.
She thought they ought to homeschool her.
Yep. I could see that. I don't think I ever wanted that. It's all the bad parts of school, and none of the good parts. You don't get to go see your friends, so that's tough for a little kid.
Yeah, right. Well, it's a big problem. It's a problem for the kids. It's a problem for the parents. Now, actually, it's a problem for all. You just have to.
Yep.
You have to stay isolated, and in order to get over it. China found that out, and I guess it worked for them there.
Yep, that's true. They're in the future, and they're doing okay. So I remember fairly recently ago, Bob helped you get a nice new TV. Grandpa,
Pardon me?
didn't Bob help you get a new TV?
Yeah.
Yeah. So have you been watching any TV while you've been stuck inside?
Oh, yeah. I watch some every so often. Yeah.
What
I watch
shows?
the news.
The news.
Uh, in the evening, I often turn on Wheel of Fortune
Ah.
and Jeopardy.
Okay. How do you do on Jeopardy? Do you know a lot of the
I
answers?
don't.
I don't
I
either.
don't do. There's only about 1 in 1,000 that I could answer.
I have a friend who won one game of Jeopardy, was on the show. It's a real claim to fame.
Yeah, right.
Okay, Grandpa. Well, it's been great talking to you. I'll call you again soon. Will helps me pass the time.
Well, I appreciate your call, and you both take care, and God bless you.
You do just the same, and stick with it. And good luck mowing the lawn with your brother.
Okay, Brian. I'll catch you later.
All right. Bye now.
Bye now.